Hello, Chicagoland. With the closure of many non-essential businesses, shelter-in-place orders, and general health concerns, we're receiving a lot of questions about moving. Is it essential or not? Should I still move? What can I do to move safely? This video is designed to help you ask the right questions about your upcoming move, practice some safety tips, and make the decision that is right for you. Although moving companies in the Chicagoland area are currently considered essential businesses, and 2 Men and a Truck has implemented significant safety procedures, it's important to recognize that 2 Men and a Truck is not a healthcare company, and we're not healthcare professionals. While we are moving experts, the Centers for Disease Control and other qualified health officials should be your primary source of current information and guidance. In this video, we will talk about some helpful move-related safety precautions you can take as a consumer, as well as some of the safety precautions 2 Men and a Truck is taking as a company. I want to also point out that 2 Men and a Truck is a franchise, and each location is independently owned and operated. The safety precautions mentioned within this video are specific to the locations in Elmhurst, Wheaton, Carroll Stream, LaGrange, Tinley Park, and Joliet, Illinois. Finally, we are constantly continuing to develop new safety protocols as information is released. So in addition to this video, please talk to your 2 Men and a Truck move consultant for the most up-to-date processes and procedures. Finally, this video is not specifically for 2 Men and a Truck customers, but rather it's aimed at helping any consumer that's looking to move, regardless of the moving company that they choose. Let's start off with moving tip number 1. As a consumer, you should use common sense. Please don't move if you or a resident of your home has been feeling ill or shows signs of being ill or symptoms of COVID-19. We're requiring all of our customers as well as employees to fill out a survey the day of their move to indicate if anybody's showing signs of illness. If so, you shouldn't move, and as a company, we cannot move you. Tip number 2, be ready for your move. Have all your items boxed up, clearly labeled, and ready to go. Have a game plan of where boxes, furniture, and your items will go at your new location. The more ready you are, the faster and more efficient the move, and that means the less interaction between the crews and the customers. Tip number 3, schedule your move well in advance. With the current situation, we're running limited crews and limited trucks. If you have a specific date that you have to move, please let us or whatever moving company you're using know, and get on a moving company's schedule at least 10 to 14 days ahead of your move date. Tip number 4, be prepared for delays. We're finding that customers are having delays with their moves due to the government shutdowns and the Illinois stay-at-home order. Home closings are getting pushed back due to things like delays in title work, appraisals, the limited availability of moving companies. Apartment leasing companies are having issues with processing background checks, credit reports, preparing units for move-in, etc. So basically, you should have a backup plan in place if you're also going to experience delays, and let your moving company know as soon as possible. Tip number 5, check for new move-in and move-out procedures. If you're moving in an apartment, a condominium, a senior center, storage facility, a lot of facilities have limited business hours, and they also have new move-in and move-out protocols. Please check with your facility and make sure you understand your unique procedure both you as a consumer and your moving company needs to be aware of. This is especially important for senior facilities, as some have completely stopped taking in new residents altogether. Tip number 6. Deep clean your new location, and at the very least, light clean your previous location. After you've moved in, it's a best practice to deep clean your new home, whether it's brand new or previously occupied. I would suggest researching the most up-to-date recommendations from the Centers for Disease Control. In addition, show some common courtesy and compassion for whoever's moving into your previous location. At the very least, light clean, even better yet, deep clean it. We need to get through this together, and it's the little things like that that'll make a big difference. Tip number 7, be careful when you're signing your legal contracts for your new home, apartment, condo, storage agreement, etc. We would advise you have something in writing spelling out what happens if there are delays beyond your control and how it's going to be handled by both parties. Things like deposits, earnest money, lease start-stop dates, all that should be addressed prior to finalizing things. That way, if there is a delay, everybody's on the same page. I would suggest seeking professional legal advice on this one. Tip number 8, store donation items in your garage or centralized somewhere in your home. Leading up to a move, most people wisely declutter and donate items to Goodwill, Salvation Army shelters, etc. We normally make a lot of trips there for customers. At the filming of this video, those donation centers are all closed, so we recommend packing up those items, clearly labeling them, and then keeping them in your garage or somewhere where there's easy access, so when those centers reopen, you can easily transport them there. Tip number 9, create a sanitation station at both your new and your old home or office. Instead of packing up all your items, maybe leave a hand soap dispenser, paper towels, and a trash can, and set up the area at both locations where the crews can wash their hands periodically throughout the move. All of our crews do have hand sanitizers to carry with them, but a sanitation station would be beneficial as well. Tip number 10, choose a moving company that has implemented COVID-19 safety procedures. As I previously mentioned, this video is not just for customers of 2 Men and a Truck, although obviously we hope you consider us for your moving needs. Just please make sure whatever company you use has similar safety procedures in place. For 2 Men and a Truck, we have placed hand sanitizers on all trucks, and after each move, equipment is cleaned and disinfected in preparation for the next customer. All crews have been trained in social distancing as well as avoiding physical contact with customers. Normally, all of our guys meet in the morning for safety and training huddles, but instead, we're staggering our truck dispatch times to eliminate gathering as a group. As I mentioned previously, every morning each employee fills out a survey regarding showing any signs of illness or showing any symptoms of COVID-19. In addition, all customers are filling out the same survey the morning of their moves, and if a customer indicates any symptoms, then we simply cannot move them. It's not fair to our crew or our customers. All crew members have been provided masks and gloves. They are instructed that masks and gloves need to be worn during any direct customer interactions. A lot of guys wear them throughout the entire moves, but some guys need to take them off periodically to maybe get a better grip on an item or for breathability issues due to the heavy physical nature of their work. This is something that's needed for the safety of our guys due to the strenuous physical work of moving thousands of pounds of furniture in the course of a workday. Finally, I hope this video has provided some useful tips on safely moving during these trying times. As an essential business, we are focused not only on continuing to provide relocation services, but providing these services as safely as possible for our customers and for our employees. Please help 2 Men and a Truck, as well as all moving companies and their customers, stay safe by practicing some, if not all, of the tips provided.